This is a 106-foot Sanlorenzo. It's a 2017, and it's a rather lovely super yacht. So I'm going to take you on a full tour of this, and we are going to every area. Crew areas, the engine areas, the garage, the guest areas, the Flybridge, the lot. And we're going to start right here, because in here is the garage, and what you've got in here is space for either a tender and a jet ski. This boat is set up for charter, so they've got 2 jet skis in there, and they tow a 32-foot Boston Mailer as a chase boat. But what this does is, with the whole door lifted up, this drops down. You've got sections that flip over, and that allows you to launch your jet skis or your tender or whatever else you've got in there and drop them into the water. But it's a really spacious area. They really pack that out with toys. We're going to head up here to the aft deck. Lovely big social area out the back of the boat, really capturing the weather. Fantastic. And then we're going to go on this way now. This door takes us up to the Flybridge. This door takes us into the interior. Hi there. And this is how it looks. Very spacious, very open. It's all nice pale colours, so it feels very contemporary and very light in here. And what's great is that this looks like a floor-to-ceiling window. In fact, there's a door that slides, so you can get air right through here. It means when you're dining here, you've got the sound of the sea and the smell of the sea. Or, of course, close it all up, air condition it, and you've got it all nicely sealed. The other thing you've got here, in fact, you can probably see it, and we'll see it better when we go down the outside, but there is actually a drop balcony. So the actual section of bulkhead here hinges down. You put these sections in around it, and that gives you a lovely drop balcony, and it means that it really connects these 2 areas. We've got TV that rises up out of here, and then we've got the dining area up here, and a big television there as well. Now we're going to head forward first of all down this side. I'm going to show you all the guest areas. I'm going to do the main deck first of all. There is the day heads tucked away in there. And if we head on forward. So what we've got here is a really nice dressing area. And then we can come forward again. We've got the little dressing table here. Storage all the way around the outside. And check that out. What's nice about this, I think, is the big windows. We've got them on the side, but we've also got them at the front. You can lie in bed and you can look out right across there. That's absolutely fantastic. I love that. We'll come on around this way. Again, just loads and loads of storage. I won't open it all, but you get the idea. And then the ensuite is in here. So we've got the twin sinks. The toilet is there. And then we've got the shower, rainfall shower over on that side. Fantastic. Let's press on a bit further. There's a lot to look at on this one. We're going to head down to the lower deck. So as I say, all of this, all owner's cabin, all the way back. I think these are doors that slide across here. They clip back. They are, yeah. We can unclip these here. And then that would actually close over if you want it to. There we go. Okay, so we're back out to here, and then this is the route down to the lower deck. Now this is a 5 cabin layout, so there are 4 cabins down here, plus obviously the main deck master that we just saw. If we go into this one first of all, the interesting thing about this is that you can split the bed in here and make this into 2 singles if you want to. You've got the big hull windows, which is nice because you're right down at water level. I mean, we're alongside another boat at the moment, but you get the idea of the kind of view that you can have out of there. Again, with the light wood, it's all very pale and contemporary. Storage all the way along here, and if we spin on round, we've got hanging just here. And we've got the ensuite in here. Like so. Okay, let's go a little bit further. We'll wind our way around here. We've got this one then, so we come into here and loop on around. 2 big single beds here. Big hanging locker, drawers underneath, and then the ensuite and the loo. And then we come back from here we can come down here and we will find, well, I'll just show you first of all That's just a bit of storage down underneath there. And back here, linen cupboard. And 2 more cabins back here, so we can slip into this one. Double bed. Again with all the storage everywhere, the TV. These are a bit bigger, so we've got really large wardrobes across here. And storage. Like so. Little dressing area. And then this one has the ensuite here. And then what you've got is, the toilet is in there behind that privacy door. So that can close across like that. The sink is here and the shower is here. But beyond that, you can actually slide these across so that you can make the entire thing. There we go, they just close like that. And the whole thing then completely disappears. Slide that back open. There we go. It's a decent sized cabin, isn't it? Let's go and look at the other one. These are the air conditioning controls, and you've got obviously light switches and all that kind of stuff in here as well. As you might expect, light switches, it's a luxury boat. I'm full of details. Similar deal over here. Sliding doors, we've got the ensuite then, a privacy door for the toilet, shower on that side. And all the wardrobes across here. So that is the lower deck accommodation. I think we've covered off the accommodation. Now we will head back up. I'm going to show you the crew areas. And then we're going to head up. We've got a pilot house to look at. We've got all the deck areas. We've got the engine space. Galley as well. We haven't seen that yet. So we'll loop all the way around onto this side of the boat. Side access door here, so you can go straight out onto the side deck from here. And then in here is the galley. So we've got a whole load of refrigeration on this side. Wine cooler, cooking, all the usual things you'd expect to find in a galley. That's a nice size, isn't it? And this then takes us through to the crew area. So if we drop down here, there's the mess area. Hello there.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, I didn't need to disturb.
Sorry, no problem.
Okay, laundry facilities are here, and then we come on through. Crew cabin here, 2 berths with an ensuite, and the shower, separate shower, so that's nice. And if we cut across here, then there is another one up here, again with the 2 berths, again with the ensuite. These are very nicely appointed actually. It's a similar woodwork and everything else to what you would expect in the rest of the boat. And then finally we've got the captain's cabin in here. So this is a bit bigger. We've got the double bed. All of these have got hanging lockers and so on. I won't open them because this is very much in use at the moment. And again, a very decent ensuite. So 3 decent ensuite crew cabins for 5 to 6 people. Fantastic. Let's head on back out of here. Still plenty more to see. We've got monitoring systems as well over here. You can see here how this one has got a camera on the back of the boat, so you can see who's coming on. This one links to the Array Marine system, so you can monitor everything there. We've got TV in here as well. It's a good area. And that's the laundry facilities we saw as we came in. Thank you. Okay, back out of here. And this time we're going to take a loop round and we're going to head up to the pilot house. So that's back to the main saloon. That's where we came in the first place. This one is taking us round to the pilot house. And the captain, this is Kelly. Hello, Kelly.
Hi. Hi, guys. Welcome to Freddie.
Thank you very much. And you've been a captain of this for a little while, I think, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been on board Freddie for 2 years. We're a really busy charter boat.
Fantastic. And you chartered down in the Bahamas?
Yeah, we spend the majority of our time in the Bahamas. It's specifically the exhibits. The exhibits is the hot spot right now, so that's where we spend the majority of our time.
That sounds fantastic. And this clearly is the nerve centre. So this is where we helm from, or where Kelly helms from to be precise. And we've got the bow and stern thrusters, we've got the throttle controls, we've got all the instrumentation all the way around here. It's a very comprehensive area. There we go. Let's press on a little bit further. This one then takes us straight out onto the Flybridge. Let's close that back behind me. So we've got seating here, and there's another helm position up here. And of course what this gives you is an outside area. We've got the screens in all the way around at the minute, but you can open this right out if you want to. Just have the hard top on the top. So again, your Ray Marine instrumentation is here. You've got autopilot, the bow and stern thrusters, the throttle controls, the wheel, all that kind of stuff. And a tremendous view out from here, out across the bow. Back here then, we've got a huge seating area. This is brilliant for obviously dining outside because you've got the shade from the hard top up above, but you've got the amazing view and the fresh air. And this is catered by a fully functioning bar over on this side. So if we come around here, we've got more refrigeration, we've got the sink, we've got ice makers, we've got refrigeration, wine coolers, there's a barbecue up here. It really is a very well equipped area. And then finally, if we come right on back, there's this brilliant social space right at the back of the boat. So just a great hangout place. Sunbathing over on this side. That's fantastic. Got the bimini on here as well at the minute. Obviously you can take that down if you don't want to have it there. But yeah, that is a very big, comfortable outdoor area. Fantastic. Okay, let's press on a bit further. We've got a bit of music in the background. Hopefully that's not causing too much disturbance. We'll come down here. Interestingly, they put a door on here so the wind doesn't blow through and into this area when you've got that closed. Okay, next thing to do is take a walk around the outside of the boat, and then we're going to go down to the engine rooms, have a look at the engines, and go from there. So real deep bulwarks all the way around. It's a very safe boat to walk around. And also you've got these sort of flat-topped oval section rails all the way around. That feels really good. Got the overhang as well. And you can feel the length of this boat as we come all the way around. There we go. Now we're right up by the owner's cabin here. Remember I pointed out to the window where you could look out across the front of the boat, and that's where that is. So owner's cabin is here, heavily tinted of course, you can't see in, you can only see out. Certainly during the day. At night you've got blinds that come across, and then that is the helm position up across there, and then the Flybridge of course up above again. We've got seating up here. In fact there's a table here, so this will, you can see that underneath there, you can raise that up, take the cushion off and have this as an eating area. It's brilliant if you're stern to berth of course, because your view is out that way rather than at the quay. And then we've got the anchor handling kit here as well. Fantastic. Let's press on back a bit further. So we'll come down this side now. Back into the music zone. It's party time at the Denison Yacht Stand, that's for sure. What time is it? 5:20. We're getting towards the end of the show. Now this is the drop balcony that I mentioned when we're inside, and this is that sliding door. So this really connects these two zones. This is a great, again, a great little chill out zone really, isn't it? Put a couple of chairs on there, have an evening, got a place to yourself, lovely. We'll come right on round, and if we head over here, we will discover the access to the engine space. So that's in here. And here we go. So this is all the electrics here, right the way across and down to the back. And if we turn on round, this takes us into the engine space itself. Check this out. So these are a pair of MTUs. They're 16 V2000s. They're 2,430 horsepower each, and they're giving the yacht about 28 knots flat out. She'll cruise at 25, but actually most of the time when you're on passage, you're at about 11 knots. That's the usual sort of charter speed. Very comfortable at that sort of speed, covering ground but not going mad. And at that sort of speed, you're looking at about 1,400 miles of range. So you can cover some pretty decent ground with her. Okay, if we come on around here, what we've got back here is the generator room. So we're back underneath the garage now. It's all right at the back of the boat. There we go, generator here, generator here. You can get right down between them. You can come right on back. We've got the water maker right at the back, pumps, all that kind of stuff, all the engineering. That's all down here. Even the fishing rods are here. Fantastic. We'll spin on around. Let's come back out of here. Lovely stainless steel bars around it. All is just so proper, isn't it? Real good, solid stuff. There is in fact another access out of here. If you notice, there's a ladder there, and that takes you straight up onto the deck, so you've got another route out that way if it's ever needed. Yeah, big engine room, isn't it? A lot of headroom in here as well. Fantastic. Okay, let's come back out of here. And I think we'll head on round, back up to the deck. And I think what we'll do is loop on round. Let's finish up back on the bow, shall we? Let's close that door. Here we go. You get a real sense of the length of this yacht when you walk from one end to the other, don't you? That is absolutely brilliant. Look at this, Miami in the sunshine. Absolutely fantastic. Good. I am going to finish up right here. I'm going to say massive thanks, well, first of all to Captain Kelly, who has been really helpful. She gave me a really good tour of this boat and a lot of information. Massive thanks to Denison Yachts, who had the boat for sale. They set up this tour. And massive thanks, as always, to you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of that one, and we'll catch you on another one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.